Michael, a 4-1 defeat here at Troon today. How do you think the game went?
We got what we deserved, Dale, based on the first half performance. We're absolutely nowhere near anywhere near good enough, anywhere near the levels that we need to be for this club, and that's the reality of the situation. So, Troon started the game really brightly, dominated the first 10 minutes, and then I actually felt we weathered that early storm and we scored against the run of play, and then we settled into the game for the next 10-15 minutes, and then I don't know what happened the last 20-25 minutes of the first half, but it certainly wasn't acceptable anyway. So we made some changes at half time, and thankfully the boys were a bit more competitive in the second half. Still didn't create anywhere near enough chances, but we obviously managed to keep Troon out in the second half, and that wouldn't have happened if we were going the way we were going. So now look, I've got absolutely no complaints. The first half performance was as poor as I've probably seen for one of my teams in my time being a manager. So big changes required. We know that. We know that it's a big job in our hands with all the players that had moved out, and the quality of the players that moved out, and maybe it's a bigger job than we'd even thought. But look, we'll stick to it. We'll keep working away, and we'll try and make those necessary improvements, and hopefully sooner rather than later. But not acceptable first half performance. Really poor.
Obviously next Saturday, play at home at Gartcairn. Opportunity to pick it up. What will be the plans this week training wise?
The plans this week training wise will be to work as hard as we possibly can on how we're going to approach the Gartcairn game. You lose your first 3 games, and then your next 2 are against Gartcairn and Clydebank, who are probably along with Johnston Borough, the 2 of the 3 highest spenders this year. So it's getting tougher for what it was the first 3 games. So plans this week will be to, like I say, work as hard as we can. Myself and the rest of the staff will need to have a think about how we're going to approach that game, and Tuesday and Thursday will be geared solely towards Gartcairn, because all due respect to Troon were excellent there. I was really impressed with them, but they finished. If you look at where they finished last year on the table in comparison to what probably Gartcairn are hoping to do this year, then it's going to be a really tough test for us. And if we try and even attempt to turn in that type of display there, then it'll be even worse for us than what it was today. So big week on it for us training wise, and there's some serious decisions to make. And I think I can safely say you'll probably see a different team personnel wise next Saturday for the Gartcairn game.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.